Hello, my wonderful BIAFRAN brothers and sisters. So, greetings to you all. Make on I see waiting to happen. Victory is already ours, and victory at last, according to my own people here. And according to BIAFRAN speaker or BIAFRAN spokesperson, the message read, and I quote, "The victorious arrival of the master and the kings of everything." It speaks a doomsday of the fake disciples is awaiting, according to this particular writer who bring this news come give us. And according to hashtag where we get here, he said, "Free Nnamdi Kanu, more grace and funny and crazy gallery," according to them. Anyway, my wonderful BIAFRAN brothers and sisters who is in the house, or our brothers and sisters waited for the hood, I beg you, make on a gather here, because this message here, it speaks a lot of wisdom and a lot of volumes to what the BIAFRANs are passing through at this present time, since the capture and the kidnap of Nnamdi Kanu, which is being orchestrated by the Nigerian government with their allies in the Western Union, Western countries, the likes of UK, and also one of the African slave as well, which is Kenya. They are the one that perpetrated the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. Not even arrest, they kidnapped him, abducted him, and extraordinarily renditioned him beyond. That is even against the human ethics and also against the international and local laws, which they are also signatory to. So, anyway, before we proceed with the news we have this morning, Obego, make on still remember that that campaign is still going on. The campaign which stands or which states hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu and the hashtag Biafra to the moon, hashtag on BIAFRANS we all stand. So please, in any way we are going to do it, to make sure that you keep on passing on this message from one mouth to the other, from one ear to the other, and that's all the thing take be. I beg you, we're about to read in between the lines. Like this message, share, comment, and make sure you subscribe to my channel for more interesting and obvious videos that is coming your way on daily basis. So if you don't mind, please tighten your seatbelt, because we are about to proceed. Well, let us read the news. The Nigerian and British government will attest to the fact that IPOB, under the command and leadership of Nnamdi Kanu and the IPOB DOS, are not like any other group they have encountered. IPOB's foundation was laid on the rock that no mortal can be able to destroy her. The enemies have every right to try, and when they try and fail, it makes us more stronger. From their failures, we acquire more tactics and strategies to keep on fighting and confronting them head on. Nnamdi Kanu is the greatest prophet of our time, who sees things before its manifestations. Days before Nnamdi Kanu was an extraordinary rendition from Kenya to Nigeria in 2021. He made a very broadcast and also a comment on Radio Biafra, where he said that in the coming days and weeks there will be a heavy wind blow in IPOB, a wind that will separate wheat from the chaff. Some of you who sing praises for IPOB today will be bought over by the Zoo Nigerian government, according to Nnamdi Kanu message before he was abducted. I am not saying this to sow fear in our minds, but to prepare our minds for the greater task ahead, and to let the world know that even if they succeed in buying you, you can never stop what we are doing. You can't stop the restoration of Biafra, according to Nnamdi Kanu's message. Then he charged IPOB family members worldwide and lovers of freedom to read Psalm chapter 1 to 150 for 150 days as a spiritual exercise, to invite the spirit that owns our land and the spirit of our ancestors to battle with us against every principalities and powers of our enemies, as he, Unyendu Nnamdi Kanu, battle with us. Nnamdi Kanu declared before the middle of the 150 days prayers, the stormy wind had already started blowing tempestuously. In other words, hence the British intelligence agencies and the Nigerian DSS knows very well that IPOB is mentally sophisticated and stubborn when it comes to Biafra restoration and external distractions. They criminally devised a strategy of destroying IPOB from within, even before Nnamdi Kanu was tortured and kidnapped in Kenya. They have bought over so many IPOB principal officers, mostly in the United States of America. They were all set and ready to strike. Their main target was the destabilization of IPOB's Directorate of States, Eastern Security Network, and IPOB Media Department. They know very well that these three are the pillars of IPOB as a movement, and they can't destroy these three without destroying the structure of chain of command that holds them together. Immediately Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, they swung into action. With no evidence, they blackmailed and accused strong and top members of IPOB's Directorate of States, DOS, including Mazi Chika Edoziemu, the head of the Directorate of States, of selling Nnamdi Kanu out, just to place them in a bad light and set them against BIAFRANS. They used these propaganda lies and blackmail as a campaign team and jingles to buy over some members of Eastern Security Network Operation and some members of IPOB Media Warriors. They tried to infiltrate and hijack every IPOB department, including Radio Biafra. The EKPA in Finland, who deceitfully claimed to be Nnamdi Kanu's disciple, was Alhaji Atiku Abubakar's and PDP campaigner in Finland in 2019 general elections. And after they lost the election to dictator Muhammadu Buhari, he suddenly became a Biafra agitator overnight, a wolf in a sheep clothing. The experiment in Finland was recommended to Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu by his fellow DSS-sponsored agents in the United States of America. The experiment in Finland, Simon Ekpa, was a key player to see to the destruction of this great movement with his numerous fake broadcasts and expositions. He created countless criminal gangs in Biafra land. When Nnamdi Kanu made a short video clip in one of his court case appearances and said, "I want Biafra land to be calm and very peaceful. We are fighting to defend our people, not to kill them." These agent provocateurs might made it clear that they will never listen to anybody from DSS dungeon just to continue the reign of criminalities in our Biafra land. They infiltrated the IPOB legal team through Barrister Aloysius Ejimako. They tried to hijack it but was given a bouncing wall by our erudite IPOB lead counsel, Barrister Ifeanyi Chukwu Ejiofor and co. They feed Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu with lies on what is truly not happening on the ground. Barrister Aloysius Ejimako fed these criminals headed by the chief infiltrator in Finland by telling them that Nnamdi Kanu was tactically in support of them. All and what they are doing, of which we know that Nnamdi Kanu on this earth will never support the destruction of the structure he built while he is still behind bars. The chief infiltrator came up again with a gimmick passing out a vote of no confidence on the members of the DOS. He did not build, of which we also know that Nnamdi Kanu did not support the idea of vote of no confidence on the same members of the DOS leadership that is fighting for his release from the DSS Gulag. The chief infiltrator, Simon Ekpa, came up again with another gimmick of forming Biafra Republic government in exile, while he adorns himself as a prime minister from being a disciple to being a rebel leader. Nnamdi Kanu Onyendu will never and did not support the idea of forming a Biafra Republic government in exile when he is still in detention. In fact, in one of his numerous broadcasts, commended the idea of Biafra government in exile, as we have the podcast in our possession. More so, recall that when Nnamdi Kanu was a free man, he condemned and caused the big for nothing toad in the creek, Asare Dokubo, big for nothing, and his criminal elements who played the part one script of the declaration of the nonsensical Biafra army that never existed. How come now, as the criminal in Finland alleged that Nnamdi Kanu tactically supported a declaration of Biafra Liberation Army in his absence while in dungeon, which is a lie? which Nnamdi Kanu tactically supported the chief infiltrator and the Kanu group to open another Radio Biafra called Biafra Radio instead of the hallowed Radio Biafra. Nnamdi Kanu, as a master strategist, wrote a letter ordering the Finland-based criminal Simon Ekberima and his criminal gangs to stop using his name and the hallowed name of IPOB for any reason and to end the sit-at-home order indefinitely in Biafra land. He gave that written letter to Aloysius Ejimako to deliver to his fellow in order to dislodge them permanently. They should know that IPOB is ordained to be restored, Biafra, and they can't stop us. Nnamdi Kanu will be released on court merit on the 15th of December 2023, not on the basis of state-sponsored insecurities in the southeast. The fate of these fake disciples is in the weighing balance, and it will be very disastrous when our leader comes out and the history of Biafra restoration will never be kind to them anywhere their names are mentioned. And to you, faithfuls, you have fought like heroes and heroines. Keep on doing the good works. Very soon we will thank ourselves for not giving up, as history will forever be kind to you, all that never disappear nor renege on the Biafran referendum mandate. Remain blessed and focused as we move on to a Biafra, to a free Biafran nation. This message is being edited by Ndubisi Eke as well. Anyway, my wonderful people, and I don't hear them. This one is coming from the horse's mouth. From the DOS, according to them, they said DOS is crazy, is this or that. Anyway, whatever you do in this life, be rest assured that people must talk, whether you do good or you do bad. So why not we continue doing what we know that it is right, head on, and wait for the reward when the time comes. Anyway, and I don't hear them again from the horse's mouth, and I don't hear everything the way it's been spoken clear. And that is why it seems like I am against Simon EKPA. How can you tell me that you are fighting for Nnamdi Kanu to lead? You are Nnamdi Kanu disciple, according to you. Then on the behalf of Nnamdi Kanu suffering in dungeon, the only thing you know you can do is to form a government in exile for nothing's sake. When you talk, they say, hey, without Simon EKPA, that Biafra would have been a thing of the past. How can Biafra be a thing of the past? Whereby say the gallant soldiers is on the ground. Where we say the Nnamdi Kanu legal team is working. So the whole thing that Nnamdi Kanu has been abandoned in the dungeon simply because nobody is out there instigating people into violence, because that is exactly what Simon EKPA have been doing all this while. Well, I am not against his quest for the Biafrans, but let it be on a very ground that you are fighting for these people, not in the other way around. Not when you receive a peanut, then you turn against your own people, declaring it at home every now and then at ease, making our southeast look like a burial ground. Anywhere there is any killing in the southeast, you come out in the Twitter and take a responsibility of that. Yes, they have never seen anything, they don't to see anything, and you think that is the way you are going to fight this Biafra, and you are very far away from home, living largely, even doing all manner of things on the social media simply because to you he said to my haters. Who are your haters? Nobody is your hater. You are only the hater of your own self. Anyway, my wonderful people, I don't want to talk much. Let it not be I'm attacking Simon EKPA. I have no business with him, and I have no any grudge against him. But the fact need to be exercised. Anyway, beg on help me like this message, share it, comment on it, and make sure you are subscribing to my channel for more and more interesting videos that is coming your way. Remember, that campaign is still going on, and the slogan is hashtag Free Nnamdi Kanu now. Hashtag Biafran to the world. Hashtag Biafra to the moon. Hashtag all hail Biafra. And the last but not the least, hashtag on Biafran mandate we all shall stand. And so shall it be, my wonderful people listening and hearing my voice this early Tuesday morning. Please continue sharing, liking, commenting. Most importantly, subscribe to my channel for more experience to come. Bye for now. Kemesiano.